Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about sexual function as a result of the workings of this mind. Many people think of sexual function only in terms of the physical function. But it is a misconception that sexual function and sexual dysfunction are solely a matter of the body. Sexual function can never be discussed in isolation from the mind. In order to perceive any information from the outside and become conscious of it, the 5 sensory organs of the body must work. And when we think, we must retrieve memories from the brain, update new information, and store it in the brain. And when the mind wants to express the results of the mind's work to the outside, it can only be expressed through the body, whether it is a facial expression, a gesture, an action, or a word. In this way, the process of processing information in the mind is done through the 3 psychological processes of perception, memory, and expression. And if we are processing information about sex, the Z psychology of perceiving sexuality, remembering sexuality, and expressing sexuality comes into play. And the work of the Z psychology is manifested as sexual function through the body used to perceive sexuality, the body used to remember and think about sexuality, and the body used to express sexuality through words, actions, and facial expressions. If sexuality should be recognized and felt through the sensory organs, but it is not recognized well enough, it is considered as sexual dysfunction. And if you have to think about something by bringing up the memory of sexuality and it does not work well, or if you think about something sexually that is not common due to distorted sexual memory, it can also be a sexual dysfunction. And it goes without saying that if you can't express your sexuality in words, actions, and facial expressions as well as you need to when you need to, it's sexual dysfunction. In this case, not only too little, that is not working well, is sexual dysfunction, but too much or more than necessary is also sexual dysfunction. Fundamentally, if you want to recover from sexual dysfunction and have full control at the right time in the right place, you have to have a clear concept of sexual function and treat sexual dysfunction from the perspective of mind and psychology. But the current approach to sexual dysfunction focuses on mostly physical aspects, and that means taking certain foods, taking pills and supplements, getting surgeries, or even training sexual organs. This is one of the most common and most grossly distorted errors we face in sexual problems. A physical approach to sexual dysfunction is not a cure-all, so the problem will either return or one problem will be solved and another will rise. It's important to keep in mind that the more you try to do something to fix your sexual dysfunction to the exclusion of your mind and psychology, the more you are going to aggravate not only your sexual function but also your psychological condition.